All right, everybody, it's time for the Studying Brew, episode 517. We're going to have a great night tonight. We're going to have test-taking techniques Tuesday. We're going to give you those techniques to pass the exam because that's what it's all about, folks, passing the exam. Some might say it's about memorizing a book. We say, hogwash. It's just pass an exam. How about that? All right, let's go. Let's get this done, Brando.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. All right.
Oh, that's a Walmart Air? A Walter. God. The Walmart family Air bought the Broncos
Wow.
for $4.65 billion.
Right on.
So your Walmart dollars went to the Denver Broncos. Oh, Walton, not Walter. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. It's the Walter Penner family, and I haven't had time to Google who they are.
I know that they have a lot of money that all of them split. I can't remember how much it is. It's a lot, though.
Yeah, Walton
It's
family.
a ton of money.
Let's just say the Walton family for generations.
All I know is
Better than set.
All I know is there is going to be a blue light special on one of those aisles. Oh no, that's Kmart.
That's Kmart. Oh yeah, Walton.
It's a better price for less. I don't know. Do you get like will they have like I don't know, will they start selling like those cool cakes in the concession stands?
Well,
Ooh, I know what they'll do.
Broncos.
No. Do you know what they're gonna have? This will be perfect. This will be on brand. Dude, you know when you walk into Walmart and they have the wall of cheesy poofs in those big jars, those plastic jars? I think those guys are going to start selling those. That would be awesome. Just people eating out of those big tubs.
Do they still?
Orange, because it's their colors, orange and blue, right?
That is true.
They have the
And
orange
blue
hands.
Walmart.
Everybody have the orange faces everywhere. They got like the orange puffs.
The value brand.
Yeah.
Is that what it's gonna call?
I don't know. It's the orange puff face Broncos. Be awesome.
Value brand.
Just instead of Bronco heads, they'll have like big orange poof things on their heads. Be awesome. I'm all about it.
You know what's hilarious? Okay, guys, I have to say this. I don't like the way Walmart treated my mom as an employee for 20-something years. That's why I have a problem with Walmart. But I'm laughing because my mom's favorite football team ever
is the Broncos, and I
Denver
think that's
Broncos.
ironic. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get a new team. Anyways. My name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. I answer all your text messages, emails, all that great stuff. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7. And I just want to say welcome, all you party people. We're glad you got on here on this Test-Taking Techniques Tuesday. And if you don't know, we've expanded our test-taking techniques. We also do it on Monday, we do it on Tuesday, and we do it on Thursday. Yeah. So if you're grooving out on these test-taking techniques, we definitely do that. And on Wednesday, we go over those topics that people really have a hard time with, that are heavily tested, that are on every exam and broken down in a nice, simple way. And I'm also putting that up on the YouTube, guys. So we have a YouTube channel. We got that going on. So make sure to get on that. And also, quick note, I don't know if you guys are catching our replays anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're catching it at, but all of our Studying Brew replays and all of our all of our content for our members is all closed captioned. So everything is closed captioned and subtitled out now. So everybody, if you got anybody that's a hard of hearing and they can't hear so well, or maybe you don't know what the heck I'm saying because I say things funny, well, now it'll be even funnier on text in the Vimeo.
I wonder how they would close caption my made up words.
That is just another thing. I don't even know. I don't even know. But it's all closed caption, so you guys got that option now. So that's awesome. I think we're the only study prep with closed captioning. I want to say that before everybody has it.
That's right.
And they copy it.
We were the first.
Yeah. We got a 21-day plan. Someone copied that. I'll digress. Anyways, but I'm glad you're here with the OGs. We've been doing this for a while, and we've been giving out these free free stuff, and all this great stuff that we do for members and for the free. And we got some passers. We are up to 92 passers already for the year. I want to say 94, but I've got 92 confirmed. So 92 passers for the year in 2022. Not too shabby. I feel like we could do a heck of a lot better. And a lot of you on here can agree, because you're like, what about me? I need my pass notice. I will add on to that.
I agree.
No problem. And that's why we're on here, because although there was 303 last year and there was 92 this year, you're still not licensed all the way, right? You still don't have all those pass notices you want. So
not enough.
The job's not done yet. We don't got enough yet. So let's get it done. We'll work together. We'll help you out. Let's get that thing going. So yeah, I wanted to make sure to mention that. Go ahead, Randy. And then we got all of our online course stuff and all of our things that we got going on with the Konas. If you want to join in, if you want to watch and how this whole thing works, scan the QR code, and you can see that orientation, and it'll go over everything that we got. We got online courses. We got all kinds of great stuff for our members. We got live sessions. We got tutoring. We got small group tutoring. We've got study guides. We've got 21-day plans, the original 21-day plan, not the ones that people are ripping off now. We got all kinds of great stuff, including closed captioning on our videos. I don't know if I covered that. But yeah, and then we're going over all of our new, we're doing all new SIE material. We will have short videos. We have audios that work in a podcast player. We got everything going on over there, and it's broken down in easy to understand ways. Guys, it doesn't matter. All it matters is are you understanding it when you hear it? Are you understanding it when it's taught to you? If you don't understand it, it's a lot harder to get it done.
Yep.
So make sure to check in on how we get this thing done, especially with those 63, 26, 65, and in Series 7 now. We do a little bit of Series 7. So just get in there and just make sure you're plugged in and get in on all that. Our members are definitely our top priority for sure.
Yes.
We got study guides, like I said, for the SIE, the 6 and the 63, $20 each. They're ebooks. Grab one there. You can download it PDF style, or you can just use it on your device, your tablet, whatever you're choosing. We got 26 course notes that goes out for our members for if you're signed up for the 26. We also got a merch store. We got some hats, shirts. If you're a member, you've already grabbed. If you haven't yet, you guys got a discount code coming up, or you got a discount code that went out. Make sure you grab it. It expires on the 10th. Kona Community, free online message board, 24/7 study hall. We got brews. We got replays. We got help. If you need a little help, you need a study hall, you need someone to help you out with that question you saw, or maybe you just don't even want to ask and you want to use our search option over there and see if anybody already asked the question and just see what the answer was. Got that too. Answer explanations, all kinds of great stuff. Licensing resources. If you need help with that U4 process, you need help with getting that SIE scheduled. We got all that over there. And then we're going to have our YouTube channel stuff over there. We got a lot of stuff going on in that community. Check it out. We are definitely paving the way on the tech side.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. This ain't your grandma's study prep. That's all I'm saying.
Very true.
Ain't your dad's study prep either.
That's right.
Yeah, we're talking to a new generation of financial advisors. Quick note. If you pass the Series 6, guys, that's not financial advisor, right? 65, right? All right, just making sure. See it a lot on Instagram. A lot. If you pass your life insurance exam, you're not a financial advisor. Just saying. You're a life salesman or saleswoman person.
Yeah, you do life sales.
You can do life sales, that's for sure.
Life insurance.
Not a financial advisor. I don't know. Just want to throw that out there. I saw like 5 Instagram posts and I'm like, not a financial advisor.
Technically, legally, FINRA-E, not allowed to call yourself a financial advisor unless you have passed your 65 or your 66.
And I know a lot of people do it, but you can get dinged by FINRA, and Primerica will send you a little red notice that says remove that.
Guys, if your broker dealer, I'm just going to note this. If your broker dealer sends you an email with red boxes, please listen to your broker dealer. They are trying to not have you be contacted by FINRA, because FINRA, no mercy.
Hey, and there's a lot of people will be like, hey, other people do it. They've been doing it for years. Look, Willie Nelson didn't pay his taxes for years and it finally got caught up to him, right? Wesley Snipes didn't pay his taxes for years because other people weren't doing it. And guess what? He went to jail for it. There's a lot of things you can get away with for a long time until you can't.
I heard MC Hammer said can't touch this.
MC Hammer said you can't touch this, and the IRS says yes, we can.
And IRS said no, we're too legit to quit.
No, we are too legit to quit. That's what they said.
IRS said we're too.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but the government, they ain't got nothing better to do, and they'll eventually catch up. So just save yourself the hassle. Just saying. And if you want to be the financial advisor, we do have that 65 course. Get in on that, pass your 65, and call yourself the financial advisor. And then you too can, tell your cousin. No, you too can tell your cousin, hey, my bill's in the mail. I just advised you.
Got you pay my retainer.
Pay my 2%. And they'll go, what? I'm a financial advisor. You got to pay me for this advice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It makes for an awesome Thanksgiving. All right. Anyways, text Kona to that 833 number. I'll get you a good a study reminder throughout the day. I got 2 or 3 of them that hit your text box. I also got 866 Hey Kona, 866-439-5662. That's if you want to call or give me a text message on anything that you heard tonight. We also got on the message board, you can text Brandy or message Brandy directly over there. You can ask her your questions. It doesn't matter if you're a member or not. Although if you are a member, you go on the top of the pile. You're accelerated up in her inbox.
Can I just ask, guys, if you are going to use a different name, please send me a direct message.
I am Bath Salts number 45.
Just letting you know that this is George.
This is Bath Salts 45.
Because I don't want to be all, hey, Bath Salts, what's up?
Right. Can you look up my U4? Your Bath Salts 45. I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably not in my roster.
That's all. I won't tell people, I promise. I won't say Bath Salts is George. I won't say that. Right. But I would kind of.
If you're in the witness protection program, we will
right.
put your name out there for everyone to know.
I want to be all like, what's up, Bath?
Right. All right. Anyways, all right. Next one.
Yes.
We got 26 and 65ers meeting up tomorrow, 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, Arizona, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. That is the small groups for the 26ers. So bring your questions, folks. We got 65ers meeting up after that. That is the people that really want to be legitimate financial advisors. 9 a.m. Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, Arizona, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. So make sure to get in on that. And I didn't write down what the 65 was tomorrow.
Recommendations and strategies.
Recommendations and strategies. That's a heavily tested area, guys.
It is.
If you are in the 65, I would say that is the one that you really don't want to miss.
It's the one that gives, this is the area that gives the headaches.
It gives you fits and headaches. So check it out. And I think it kind of helps you out if you're learning suitability in the 6.
Absolutely. This is actually, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's not necessarily called suitability. It's called recommendations and strategies.
Right. So if you're studying the 6, tomorrow will help you out too. And if you're a member, you get into that and check it out. It'll definitely help you out with all that.
Yes.
So there's that. Quick note, we did have a couple passers that I didn't mention, but I will mention, but they're not going to be on here, but we did have a Series 6 passer, used our study guide.
Yes.
And then used other videos.
Yes.
Done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Got that.
Learned how
Series
to take
6.
notes through Kona.
Yeah. And as always, I don't have their permission to say it. And we had an SIE passer over the weekend that passed as well. But there you go.
Yes.
So. There you go. Like I said, we're just moving on up. Moving on up. I'm George. She's Wheezy. Let's do this thing. All right.
Yes. Sorry.
You're too nice to be Wheezy.
I am.
Yeah, you don't yell at me like I should be yelled at.
No, I'm like
You're definitely George.
What was the guy's name? The guy in the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Bentley? No.
Is it? I don't know. Someone that's watched, I think, will remember. Walked on George's back. I think it was Bentley. I think that is his name.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, merch discount. We got all those shirts and stuff, guys. We got convention coming up. We'll be there. We're flying out on the 28th. I know a lot of people are asking us, when are you flying out? The 28th, and we'll be there till Sunday. I think that's what, the second? The third? The third. July 3rd, before our nation's birthday.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Brandy and I voted today. Yeah. got to get out there and vote.
Vote.
But merch, yeah, we got that discount. Make sure you members are using that. It is in the main. If you missed it, just look on that main page and just scroll down a little bit and get your merch code for this month. And I'm going to keep doing that every month for all our members. You can get yourself some shirts and whatnot. I will be giving away some free shirts this week on the Studying Brew. Yes, completely free. So make sure you're on here, and you'll see that code pop up. And it'll have a limited number, and the first ones to get it gets it. So there you go. All right, here we go. All right, we got mixtape study playlist coming out on Thursday. What is that? That's because we have no live sessions and we have no Studying Brew on Thursday. So we are throwing out a mixtape for all you members. We got a playlist of stuff that's going to be hitting your email box. So you guys all get that. Today we recorded some brand new SIE material in markets. Yep. Types of markets. So that went out, and so that's already available and out. But we're including a lot of like a plethora of stuff for the Series 6. Important topics to go over. SIE, same thing, 26, 65, 63. We don't even meet with those people, and you're all getting a mixtape on Thursday. And then also check out on Patreon, there's now a category called mixtape, and it's just all these playlists that you guys can go through of important topics that'll help you out in your studying. And then also at night, we will have a Studying Brew. I guess I'll put together a mixtape for that, but I mean, you'll definitely get a Studying Brew replay for that night from a previous Furious 5 or 6 now. But yeah, so check it out. Look for your email box, all you members, and grab that for sure. And check out that Patreon, all the stuff you guys pay for. You have 1,000 hours per exam.
I just noticed that you labeled the tape. So
yeah,
that's pretty.
Hey, details matter.
I know, I love it.
Details matter. I come from that era. You got to put the label on it. Yeah. I wish I wrote that clean though.
I know, right?
Never looked like that. I'll tell you that right now. A broken pencil scrub.
The smudge.
The smudgy pen. And you always had the pencil next to your tape deck, just in case. In case you had to reel it back in. Yeah, struggle was real, folks. Struggle was real. All right. Yeah, I will be out there for my birthday on the 29th, by the way, and Atlanta. So. Where
the party is, don't know yet.
No, I don't think there is. We'll just have...
Andy doesn't like hullabaloos.
I really don't. I'm not big of a hullabaloo.
It has to be a secret hullabaloo.
Yeah, if you want me in a hullabaloo, it'll have to be secretly planned behind my back because I'm not a hullabalooer.
Yeah, it would literally have to be like...
I don't do hoedowns. I don't do hoot nannies. I don't do shindigs.
It's not like to be the center of attention. Ooh, I didn't do that.
I know. All right, Studying Brew in the news. We got one for you tonight. We got something that happened out there in the news world. Brandy scoured the interwebs. It will help you with your studying tonight. It is definitely a studying one, but what it is not a research report. It is not a retirement advice. It is not in any way to get you to buy, sell, trade a stock, bond, or a crypto. And remember, if you're doing any of that, there is always risk, and you should sit down with somebody that is fully licensed and make sure that you are doing your suitability, and your proper research as always. And so you can make an informed decision on all these things, but we are not giving out any advice. This is educational purposes only. So what do we got?
So I don't know if you guys follow, like, guys, look, I am full disclosure, because I have to disclose, I am not invested in Amazon stock, but I do follow stocks. Like, there's some stocks that are just of interest to me, and so I follow them, but I am not invested in them. But I don't know if you guys saw on Friday, the stock was something like $2,400, like $2,400. And then like on Monday, the stock was like $120. You're like, what?
That's a stock split.
Heck yeah, it was. And it was a big stock split. Guys, I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the pandemic, we talked about it was Tesla and Apple. They both split, but they did 4-to-1 splits. 4-to-1.
Yeah.
That means for every one share of stock you own, you will now have 4 shares.
Yeah, when I was at Amazon, I had RSUs, and their stock was at $3,400 a share.
Correct.
Before a split. And if you're working there, you got that $3,400 if you cashed in your RSU.
Yes. But guys, they did a 20-for-1 split. What?
That's a big split.
That's a huge split.
All right, study plan. Study. How do we do this?
Definitely on the SIE, guys. This is an SIE topic, okay? So when we do a forward split, so a couple of things, right? When we do a forward split, it's literally, I broke it in half. Just think of it that way. I split it in 2, right? Now, that means that my number of shares are going to increase. Okay. So that means my price per share has to decrease. What that means is that if I owned one share of stock on Friday, on Monday when I woke up, I owned 20 shares. But I still had a value of 2,447, right? So if I had one at 2,447 on Friday, that's my value. My value, just one times 2,400. I have 2,400. That's my value of my portfolio. Well, if I did a 20-to-1 split, well, that means I now have 20 shares at, just divide that bad boy by 20. And that means roughly $122, which means I still have $2,447,000 of value. Okay. So I still have $2,447 worth of stock.
Same value,
but
more
now,
shares.
Exactly. But now I have more shares worth less per share. Now, it didn't backfire on Amazon and Tesla. Both of them creeped back up to where they normally were, right? Amazon, jury's out. It was down like 2% today or something like that, right? But guys, that's in our studying. Now, some people ask me, well, how do you know the difference between even and uneven splits? Well, you see how we did the math super easy right here?
Yeah.
So
it's an even number.
Exactly. Because of that one right there. That one,
I'm not a smart man,
makes it an even split because it makes math easy.
Yeah.
Right.
I could take 4 and divide it in 2. I got 2.
Exactly, guys. When math is easy like that, when it's like the 2 to 3 and 3 to 2,
when I got to bust out fingers,
5 to 4 and blah, 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 when there's no one in my split, here, heard me, guys. Hint, hint, hint. When there's no one in the split equation, it's uneven. 2 to 3, uneven. 6 to 2, uneven. 5 to 4, uneven. 20 to 1, even. 5 to 1, even. Because math is easy.
I think you lost some people on that.
What? I wrote it right there.
Oh, okay.
I wrote it. I wrote it in green.
All right.
If there's a 1, it's even.
There you go.
Right.
And if it's uneven,
then it's uneven. See?
Okay.
Tawana got it. Oops. 5 to 4. This is uneven. Math is hard. Math will be difficult. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
If you got to use your fingers and toes to count,
exactly,
it's probably uneven.
Yeah. So, yep, guys, Amazon 20 to 1 split. I think Microsoft is doing a huge split too as well.
I mean, I could get into the why, but I don't want to. I think we just leave that the educational.
There's no why. I mean, one quiz question in Amazon, one quiz question in Kaplan would say, well, why would a stock split? Because they make it more attractive. Guys, can you afford to drop $2,400 on one stock? Or is it easier to swallow if it's $122? $122, obviously, it's more attractive.
Right. There you go. And it's not like you lose money from that. No, you have the same value. Now you just have more shares. It actually works in your favor.
Yeah, because now all those shares are going to go back.
Yeah, you went from owning 1 share to 20.
Exactly.
That ain't bad.
Exactly.
That's how you make money.
That is how you
That's how your money makes money. Boom.
Boom, 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 boom. All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Test taking techniques Tuesday. Here it is. All right, test taking techniques Tuesday. It's simple, but we got rules. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask, what exam did that question come from? We don't tell you because we don't want you tripping. Because you know why? You need to focus on just the techniques. Brandy is going to do this. Just pay attention to how she breaks these down. We're going to start with answers first. Why do we start with answers first? Because it leads to reading the question with intent. Imagine your mind like a big messy desk with files everywhere. Now, if you read the answers, you'll know exactly what file you need to pick up out of that mess. True. And then you read that file for the question. You're already there. Your brain is already switched over. Yep. That's where I'm going. And then you know what? It makes it a lot easier to see through the smoke and mirrors of the question. So we teach you all these different stuff like patterns in the answers, how to approach it. So pay attention to all of that. Yeah. That's what you do. And guys, this works outside of the securities world. We teach this to our middle school children, and they score really high in their exams because these things translate into any multiple choice type of exam. So this is what we want you to do. Master exam taking, not just content memorization. Know how to take an exam. So how do you get good at something? Practice. So rule number 2 is after we're done here, you're going to go open up a 10-question flash quiz. What does that mean? That means you're going to do 10 questions in 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought, just practicing these techniques, looking for those patterns, reading those answers, and doing exactly what you saw. And this is just a drill that you do inside of all of the other quizzing and all the other tests you're going to be taking as you go on this journey. Guys, just learn how to dribble the ball, get that crossover, right? And then the next thing you know, you're doing it in the game. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to do some test taking techniques, and then you're going to go drill on your own.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
All right, guys. Like Andy said, look, I even made it easy for you guys. I cross off the question. So I got call risk leads to a reinvestment risk. Interest rate risk leads into financial risk. Business risk, which can lead into financial risk. Market risk, which can lead into interest rate risk. Well, guys, there's a couple of opposites. We got the financial, we got the interest rate, we got the interest rate. We got 2 random, like this one is just like a loan, right? It's like a loan, right? Now, I could sit here, guys, and I could go, okay, we're talking about risk, and then open the question, right? Or we could sit here and go, okay, now, what do I remember? I remember this. Okay, we don't need to do that, right? Let's see, by revealing the question, let's see if we can make a link, okay? So, boom. An investor holding a 4.5% callable. I mean, the question says callable bonds.
Yeah, what does call mean?
It doesn't matter. There's call risk right there.
Brandy, but I want to know what call means.
You don't need it. Watch, check it out. That's why you
Brandy,
don't need
what?
it.
Oh, wow, that's easy.
If the question is telling you there's a callable bond in there, what's going to be your biggest risk? I don't know. That it's called.
Done. Move on.
That's it, guys.
That's what happens. Guys, this might come in handy. You might be on question number 60, ate a bad burrito in the morning, took a little extra time in the exam because you had to use a restroom, and you only got 10 minutes left. There you go.
Yep.
Bam.
Bam. All right. I got the Trust Indenture Act. I don't know what that sounds for. I got the Bank Secrecy Act. Ooh, sounds like a secret. All right. I got the Maloney Act. Who's Maloney?
That sounds like baloney.
Maloney. Anyways, and I got the Securities and Exchange Act. I could go anywhere with that, but let's just kind of read the question, right? I got Trust Indentures, Bank Secrecy, Maloney. The only one that there's 2 of them that sound familiar, and that's B and D, right? Those we talk about. Maloney, I think it might be in a quiz question, and then the Trust Indenture Act.
Telling you, Maloney sounds baloney.
Right. All right, guys. A bank employee.
Yeah. I see bank in the answer. Are we doing that?
I mean, let's just go with that.
But we didn't read the whole question.
Guys, look. Sometimes we can overthink these. And by the way, you're probably asking, well, Brandy, I know you sit here and take lots of quizzes and you were probably looking for these things. No, this was number 1. That was number 1. This was number 2. There was nothing to it. I didn't search these out. No. This was literally right.
Seriously, she had 10 minutes to prepare for this night. This was a 10-minute flash quiz, and she just took the first ones.
Yeah, the only one I skipped was a 1, 2, 3, 4 question. That's it, just because I didn't want to deal with it.
Right.
For you guys.
So these aren't like, cherry picked out over time to just make this point.
Nope. 1, 2, 3.
Bank, bank, bam, done.
Exactly. All right. I got par value. That's usually equal, right? I'm on par, right?
Mm-hmm.
A premium, man, that's expensive, right? I'm going to draw my arrow up. The market, okay? And then a discount. Well, if it's a discount, that means it's cheaper.
Discount bin.
Par is equal.
Coming to your Bronco Stadium.
That's right. Sorry, my poor mom. Okay, so check this out. Okay, so I got investor purchase a bond in the secondary market at $950, assuming $1,000 par value. So assuming it's $1,000 par value, but $950 is lower, I'm just gonna match my arrow, and there you go.
That's it. That's it.
No,
$950 is lower than $1,000. It's a discount. No more thought.
No. Why? Why?
Bam.
And guys, by the way, par being equal, okay, that one might be a little bit of a stretch of stuff that we know, unless you do like miniature golfing or something. But we know that premium is more expensive. Just think about the premium stores, right? And we
Mhm.
know a discount store is cheaper. It means
That's
it's less
right.
the price. It's on discount. So it's cheaper. It means it's less.
Yep.
That's all stuff we know
That's just
as
common sense
adults.
as adults.
Exactly. Trust the arrow. That's right.
We want
Always.
premium, but we buy it on a discount.
Exactly. We want to sell the premium. We want to buy discount.
Right.
Exactly.
There
Trust
you
the
go.
arrow. Always. All right. I got a merger. I got a stock split. I got a takeover. I got a tender offer. The funny thing about this question was, well, let me show you guys the question. And I was laughing at it, right? Because the question says all the following are considered unique or non-standard except, right? And I'm like, well, due to Elon Musk, we hear about takeovers and tender offers all the time.
Right.
But guys, know what was in the news today or yesterday, actually, the Amazon split, right? I just told you 2 other companies that split 2 years ago. I just told you that Microsoft is splitting also. Guys, the split is the most common thing ever of all those lists.
Yeah. Have you noticed unique, non-standard, except
Yes.
actually equal just standard?
Non-standard except simply says standard. Usual.
When you have a non-standard except, that is just standard. That's just basic
Basic.
Basic B. You know what I mean?
That's right. Right? Just
Just that
basic.
regular cup of coffee.
That's right.
No creamer, no sugar.
No, that's it. All right. I got greater than nominal yield. So let's just put an arrow greater, right? I got the same as current yield, 2 different words. I got less than current yield. Okay. Guys, fun fact, same and less, not opposites. Because same is equal
Right.
and less is the down arrow.
Right.
So that's not really opposite. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have less than, I have another less than nominal yield. Ooh, wait a minute. Now check this out. Because that arrow's up and that's arrow's down, and we're both talking about nominal yield, these 2 are opposite.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you've been here, usually those are one of the answers.
There you go. So a customer buys a 4% treasury bond maturing in 10 years, price at 96.08. The yield to maturity. Guys, I wanted to bring this one in. See, normally I'm like, well, I'm just going to eyeball it and we got the right answer. But I wanted to bring this in because everybody studying for their securities license should know, love, memorize this thing, love this thing. But all we needed to know is this: $96, that's less than, just like we did up there. That means that's higher than, and it doesn't even matter what bar it is. It simply means dollar down, percent up. That means that my yield to maturity, right? Yield to maturity is going to be that one right there and that one right there. The reason why I did this, guys, for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday is because I want you guys to know, trust the seesaw. We talk about in Kona, we talk about trusting the arrow all the time. But sometimes people get way overwhelmed with the seesaw, and it's like, just follow it. If one side is down, the other side has to be up. If one side is down, the other has to be up. And nominal, we're just in the normal, we're just nominal, we're just hanging out in the middle here. That's the main thing I wanted to show you guys. If one is down, the other's up.
Right, because the price was below par, which is 100. So if you didn't know that, the horizontal line is always 100 in test world. So you just plug in the number $96.08, right? That is lower than 100.
Yeah.
And that means the other thing that you're looking for is going to be above it, because it's always on the other side of the seesaw. If one's down, the other one's up. You don't know why. That's fine. Who cares?
Guys, I passed. So when I did my original 6, I had 8 bond yield questions. 8. I will never forget this. I had 8 of these. I had to use the seesaw 8 times. I didn't understand it at all. I just plugged things in. Just plugged it in. I didn't understand it until I started teaching it.
Just plug it in.
Just plug it in. That's it.
Don't get muddled up in all that.
Nah.
If it goes there, then the other one's there, and that's it. Answer.
Exactly.
Done.
Exactly. That was it.
That's it. You guys made it. We did it. That was a Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. We made it quick. We made it short. Why? Because we want you to get your study on. We want you to go grab that flash quiz, go apply everything that you just saw, and let's go grab a pass notice. Guys, it literally is that easy. It is that easy. I can't make it any more stressed than this. Stop struggling. Stop.
The hardest part I felt, guys, once I shifted my focus from I don't understand this concept to I just got to know that, it made life so much easier. 65, 26, 7, all passed using this.
Right. 65 and our Series 7, the hardest ones, passed on the first attempt. Folks, just learn the test taking techniques. I know it's different than everybody else.
Free your mind.
But I'm telling you, you'll have different results than everybody else.
Yes, you will.
And that means good things for you.
That's right.
So let's go grab that. We'll have live sessions for 2665 tomorrow. We'll be back for Hard Hitting Wednesday tomorrow.
Yes.
We'll see all y'all back here on the same bat time, same bat channel. We're so glad to have all of you on here tonight. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a good night.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Don't forget that flash quiz before you go to sleep tonight. Practice those techniques. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.